Hello, everybody. I'm Julia Rodriguez from CPV Lab. I want to welcome to this first episode of Champions of Performance Marketing Insights, where we try to dive deep into the strategies and technologies driving success in performance and affiliate marketing. Today, I'm really happy to have a very special guest with us, Joey Babineau, the man behind Powerhouse Affiliate and Day Job Hacks. Joey is one of the super affiliates who have demonstrated exceptional skill in achieving affiliate marketing success and also in teaching others how to get to their marketing goals. Today, he is here to share his journey, insights, and secrets to building a powerful affiliate marketing business. So, Joey, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me. I'm really excited about this.
Thank you for having me, Julia. This is great, and thanks for reaching out. I particularly enjoy this. I don't do a lot of interviews for other channels, so I'm usually the one interviewing. So it's nice to be on the other side this time. So thanks.
Oh, okay. So let's just start it with your journey. Tell me about your journey in affiliate marketing. How did you start it? I don't know. How did you decide to go full time on this?
Yeah, well, actually, it started back in 2002, and that's when I was completely broke. I was a student. I was $40,000 in debt. I could barely afford rent, and
Wow.
I had two jobs. So it's not a sappy story. It's just like typical getting out of university broke. And at the time, I was like, I need to make some money. So I did some searching online and found out about affiliate marketing. I also met a guy locally in my town, which is very small, but he was into affiliate marketing and he told me about it. And I was like, wow, that's cool. So, of course, it started out kind of shady, like not shady, but kind of like breaking the rules, not knowing how to do it properly, losing accounts. This is typical stuff that new guys do. They try to make money fast, and that's what I was doing. And eventually, it took me years of trial and error. And then eventually in 2015, which is 13 years of trial and error,
Wow.
I hit a breakthrough in paid ads and media buying where I left a corporate job that I was doing, $60,000 a year, which at the time was a lot of money for me. And I left that job and now I'm full-time affiliate marketer, and I do mostly media buying and content generation online, and I monetize my business in multiple different revenue streams now. So that's my story.
That's pretty amazing. I mean, yeah, everybody starts like a way to make money fast, but they soon discover that it's a lot of work. Actually, it's not like overnight success or something
Yeah,
like that, you know. You
yeah, I
mentioned
definitely
that.
started as oh, sorry.
No,
Um,
don't matter.
Yeah, I started it as a side gig, like a side hustle. And it was a 13-year side hustle where I was making maybe a couple $1,000s a month to in 2015, I was doing millions in a year.
Wow.
It completely changed my perspective when I started to expand traffic into paid media. It completely changed the game.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive. I'm looking forward to hear more about that. So you mentioned about content online that you are doing content. I'm really interested in that. How do you come with ideas? I mean, how do you approach this content creation? Is there a structure
Yeah.
that you follow? I mean, it's amazing how you come with ideas. That's what I want to.
Yeah, so one thing I learned quickly in the world of building a business online is you need to have multiple traffic or multiple sources of income. You can't just rely on Facebook. You can't just rely on Google. You can't just rely on anything because everything is changing in this industry. And knowing that, it makes this type of industry also extremely great, we'll say, for content creation because it's constantly changing. And so I decided a few years ago to create content around this business model
Okay.
and monetize that through a YouTube channel, through powerhouseaffiliate.com, which is a training platform that I manage and operate. And it's really easy to come up with content when you're in a trending category or a trending niche like make money online, affiliate marketing constantly changing. So there's always new content. But over the years, it's actually become a lot easier to create content because um, what my strategy is, I rely more on data. So as you build a channel, for example, I started Day Job Hacks as a project, we'll say, to show people that it's possible to create a website and a content marketing revenue stream. So Day Job Hacks was the first YouTube channel, and I documented how much money that made. And also, it provided me a bunch of data on what people respond to. I could see by looking at my data that people respond to flashy numbers like, hey, $1,000 a month. It's like people like click, like they just like it's instant clicks. Or if you do a topic like, you know, best traffic source for something, it's just like it's vanilla. Everybody's like, nah, whatever.
Yeah,
But if you start throwing in
I have to
numbers
learn
and
that.
flashy, it's just the way people respond. So after a while, you start realizing this, and you start to implement this in your content. So you're putting numbers, and but you're not making these claims and not delivering. You have to deliver content that's useful. So if I say $1,000 a month, typically my mentality is I want to show people how I've been able to make $1,000 a month. And here's an example. And it might not work now, but it's an idea that gives people inspiration to say, well, hey, that worked before, or this is why he failed. Maybe I can do this differently and make it work for myself. So,
Or they can come with new ideas based on your example. I mean, people just,
exactly.
the ideas maybe
Yeah.
pop up from their experience.
And one of the things I've learned when you create content, especially in a public forum like YouTube, is you're going to get people that are skeptics and haters. And if you don't, then you're not doing your job,
Oh, really?
basically.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
If you're more successful when you have people coming and saying, "Man, you're like I'm not saying everybody should be telling you you're terrible, but if you have one or two and out of 100, then that means okay, I call that success because I use those comments to help me shape my content better.
To
Um,
improve, right?
Basically, I use data to now determine where I'm going, and I have a plan for the next year where I'm going to be doing a case study on my channel, proving that our training at Powerhouse Affiliate works, and I'm going to be actually doing it again. Where I did it with Day Job Hacks, I'm going to be doing another project and showing people the ins and outs of building an actual multifaceted business online with affiliate offers.
Oh, you were saying that like the future and the trends of like affiliate marketing. How do you see this landscape of affiliate marketing? Because we every year we hear like affiliate marketing is dead. Yeah, and we hear that for a couple of years already, you know.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that always pop up when the new year begins. How do you see that?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely getting harder for people, and the barrier to entry is definitely getting higher. And the reason is because it's constantly changing, and a lot of people coming in, just like when I first came in, they have this idea that it's fast money, that it's easy, that it's like, oh, I'm just going to go, I'm going to create a landing page and I'm going to buy some clicks and people are going to come and then they're going to convert and I'm going to make a sick ton of money. That just doesn't work for people. And a lot of people are using spy tools and everybody's doing the same thing. They have no creativity. So the people that are succeeding are the ones that know that it takes a lot of time and effort and work. And it's a psychology. We're not just building landing pages, we're not just getting affiliate offers and getting clicks. We're psychologically marketing to humans that are getting smarter online. So
Yeah.
you have to become a smarter marketer. And that is what is making the barrier to entry harder because before you could just set up any stupid picture and get people to go to this landing page and they'd be clicking and they don't even know what they're clicking. But now they're just getting smarter and you have to be a better marketer.
Wow, you say it's so nice. Better marketer. I like it. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
you specialize in CPA marketing. What other affiliate marketing model did you try before? I mean, why CPA mostly?
Um, so CPA marketing is something that I do, and it's just basically the payment scheme that it's no different than any other marketing, really. You're just getting paid per action versus getting paid a commission on the sale. And you're not getting a rev share. Sometimes you get a rev share, but typically it's the payment model. And the overarching strategy of getting traffic and convincing that traffic that you have the solution to their problem isn't different in CPA or any other model that you're getting paid, in my opinion, anyway. So the reason why I chose CPA is it goes back actually to 2000 and we'll say 14, back when trials were a big deal, and you could the Nutra space, and you could get paid, say, $45 to get somebody to sign up for some type of supplement for $4.95. So
Oh,
CPA became a model where you would get paid more as an affiliate than
the product
what the
itself.
customer actually is paying, because this model of CPA, cost per action, these companies know the lifetime value of their customer. So, and they know how much it costs to get that customer. And so if you can be smarter as a marketer, and you can come in at a lower cost, then you can make money, obviously. So it's like an arbitrage kind of deal.
Oh
So I
yeah,
liked that model because there was just so many time. It's getting harder, don't get me wrong,
yeah,
but I like the model because it allows you to really test and try different things on a smaller budget, because the conversion rates are a little higher, in my opinion. And you can even get paid sometimes for lead generation. So you're not even the customer doesn't even have to break out their credit card. They just need to enter their information.
yeah. That
Yeah.
that's also very popular lately from what I noticed from our users. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you said that it's becoming harder. Is that because, I don't know, of the new AI that is going on? Everybody is using AI to generate content and all that. How do you use AI? I would like to know also.
Yeah. Well, it's getting harder because, well, first of all, the ad platforms, depending on where you get your traffic, and whether, I mean, if you're doing SEO or organic traffic, the AI is definitely going to be a big deal, because even myself, just and when you think about what we do as ourselves, where now I'm using Chat GPT to answer a lot of the questions where I used to go to Google and scour through blog posts to try and find that one paragraph that has the answer I need.
Everybody is
Now,
doing that lately.
right. So if I'm doing it and you're doing it, then obviously at a massive scale, people are doing that. So even talking to other SEO people, even on the channel, we had an interview last week or this week with Craig Campbell, SEO. He has a great channel as well. He We were talking about that, and how, SEO traffic is starting to go down, and we see that in the future. So that'll be harder for people doing organic, but I think YouTube will be a big opportunity there. It's getting harder in paid traffic because the ad platforms rules are changing constantly. Every time there's a something working at mass scale, everybody abuses it. That's why it's really hard to find methods publicly online through YouTube. People search YouTube to try and find like the next winning thing, but people are very hesitant to share that, because as soon as it's shared massively, people abuse it, and then the ad networks are like, "Nah, you're done with that." And it's just constantly getting smarter, and they're using AI also to catch people with these, catch people, meaning like sometimes we as affiliates break terms a bit. We'll say gray hat, where our ads might be a little more aggressive than, say, your typical branding ads from Pepsi or Coke or whatever it is, right? We're
Yes.
doing things like, so well, some affiliates are using celebrities, they're using any type of angle they can use to try and get that user to click. Not only are people getting smarter to that, but the ad platforms are also getting smarter. So it's getting harder, and of course the cost per click goes up. So these are all things that make it more difficult, but it doesn't mean it's not something you can work around. It's just you have to be in the game to know.
Yeah, and you have to become smarter. As you said, that people are like, they don't share immediately what they find like winning. I found that very interesting in this industry. They share like after the period it's like went away. They share, oh,
Yeah.
look what I did and that work and something like that. But they move forward, and that was like old stuff.
Yeah, and that's the challenge, especially with me doing content on YouTube, because every now and then you get the comment, if this works so well, then why are you on
Okay.
YouTube making videos? Why aren't you doing that instead, right? And the mentality there is that's the skepticism of the industry is when you watch somebody explaining a method, it's immediate for most people to say this is bull crap, like this isn't working. Like if it's working so well, why are you telling everybody, right? And it's true in the most part, but for a lot of people, creating content on YouTube is another revenue stream, and it's just a fact of the matter. If you're building a business online, you should have multiple revenue streams. It doesn't have to be YouTube or one specific thing, but it should be multiple channels coming together to create a longer lasting business.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I mean, I like that business perspective with multiple channels. Okay. What I want to ask, do you have like when you launch a new campaign, when you start, what's the big picture process? Do you have a cheat sheet or something? Well, what you are doing? I try to understand how do you start a new campaign?
Yeah, so I've tested hundreds, maybe even thousands of different
I can
campaigns
imagine.
over the
I mean,
last
you have
10 years.
quite a few years.
And yeah, I'm actually like I said, I'm going to be doing a live, not live, but a case study over the next, say, 6 months on my YouTube channel about creating a sustainable business. But within the creation of a campaign, it starts. Sorry, I drink of water here. It starts with really understanding the customer, and we do have a cheat sheet. We call it the customer avatar worksheet. It's on Powerhouse affiliate, and it's basically it comes with instructions on how to use it, but basically it tells us a lot of things about our potential customer. And we're using AI to also establish more about what is the actual problem that we're trying to solve for these people. And there's multiple different ways to approach it because there's some people that don't even know they have a problem. And then there's people that do know they have a problem and they already know what product they want. So there's a whole bunch of different phases. So when you say you test 1,000 campaigns, it could be testing, you know, pain relief for the guy that knows he has back pain, he knows it's sciatic pain, and he needs this product. So
Yeah.
that means your whole scheme of marketing is different than the guy who just wakes up some morning with a pain in his back and he doesn't know why. So
Yeah.
then that's a whole different
Different.
campaign.
Yeah. Different
So
language
understand
and
your
addressing.
customer. Yeah. So the cheat sheet here really is that customer avatar sheet, and then deciding how you want to attack this campaign. Do you want to go after the bottom of the funnel, we'll say, where he already knows what he wants and he's going to search for it right now, and he's going on Google and he's going to search for that product, and if you're there, then he's going to potentially buy it from you? Or are you going for the guy that's searching for pain? At this point, that could be anyone. It's a very broad topic. Maybe you go to Facebook for that. Maybe you go broad and you say, Facebook, let me put my ad in front of everybody that potentially is over the age of 40 that has back pain, and let's rock and roll. So, yeah, that really comes down to knowing your customer.
Okay. Thank you. So, and you mentioned different traffic sources that you put it here in your example. What are the best niches that you recommend for new affiliates starting out? Because this is, I think, a question that you always get. Where
Yeah,
should I start if I'm new to this? I want to start it out. Where should I start?
yeah. For me, I've been doing this game of trying to pick niches for, we'll say, 20 years. And every time I've made the most money has been in categories like that either help me get more money. So Jimmy needs more money, whether it's through gambling, whether it's through saving money, whether it's through debt relief, whether it's through making money online. But
Okay.
money and being able to feed my family are very important things in people's lives. And that is going to always get people. There's so many triggers for that.
Okay.
Um, then
Makes
there's
sense.
the other side of things, and these are common things. Like I'm saying things that everyone's like, oh, he probably read the textbook. Yeah, it is the textbook of marketing, basically. You've got money, power, right? Then you've got love and relationships. I've made a lot of money in that area. People struggling with their partners, or people either protecting their family. They think that their kids are up to no good or whatever it is. All this love and emotion and safety is big. Okay, so there anything in those areas, and then of course
Exactly.
health and wellness. It's like a no brainer. Like everybody is probably, if you go to affiliate world, probably 70% of the affiliates there are doing something in Nutra or in some kind of supplement or
That's
pills
true.
for whatever.
Actually, that's true. I mean, I've been to affiliate world last year, and yeah, it's like, yeah, like you said, more than 50% were doing Nutra or doing health
Yeah,
offers. Yeah,
yeah.
I
So
was
those three are basically the money. And everything you think of, like pain relief falls into health and wellness. You think about anything in relationships can fall into there's just so many different sub niches in that it's really an endless game, and there's so many opportunities still out there for people to make money.
like so like people are looking for things to make their life happier and stable, so they look for money, for
Yeah,
stability. Once they get that and they have like a way of living, they go next, oh, I want to have emotional stability. They went on that family emotional love stuff, and
yeah,
then also it's the health, as you said.
yeah. And almost every product out there, even if it doesn't fall into one of those top three niche categories, when we do product promotions, we're using angles, and every angle is probably going to fall into like your life will be better, you'll save time, which time is money, or whatever it is. Everything we're doing is to try and convince people that this is going to be like something that's going to make their life better.
Yes, for me it's still amazing, and I'm doing now like I don't know 6 years here, but it's still amazing how you marketers can get so many angles. I'm not that good at content creation, and I'm still amazed how you come with so many ideas to say the same thing in different ways and convince so many different person. I would say, like,
Yeah.
it's still amazing for me. I mean, I'm still impressed.
Well, that's one thing that's made it a lot easier for everybody coming into the game too, is AI is now amazing. Like one thing I've been tweaking and testing is like the commands you give it. But one thing that is kind of funny is, let's say you have a guy that has sciatic pain in his
Yes.
back. You tell AI to write a day's journal about a person that has sciatic pain
Wow.
from when he wakes up in the morning to when he goes to bed. Give me a journal entry of this guy. And then it just talks about everything he does throughout the day and all the things that this sciatic pain is causing problems with. And it just gives you like, and then you say to AI, now give me 20 ad angles that'll address like all
Wow.
these. It's just like, wow. Before you'd have to like sit there and like think about it and like do research. And now it's just like,
You know that
yeah.
this means that we will get lazy.
Yeah, yeah. I
People
mean,
will
we're
get
gonna get
lazy.
lazy in that area, but there's so many other things we can't be lazy at. So maybe we can move that time now to something else that gives us more. But there's always going to be something that we have to focus. Like, there's no easy answer. It's just like that's just one thing we can save time on now is our ad angles. But
Yeah.
of course, yeah,
You talk about, and we mentioned Powerhouse Affiliate at the beginning. Can you tell me more about Powerhouse Affiliate? I know it's offering like a complete training, and
yeah,
but how did you start it? What gaps did you see there? I don't know. Tell me
yeah.
more about Powerhouse Affiliate.
Yeah, so I mean, like I was saying earlier, I, like everyone else, went to YouTube, went to Google and searched and went to forums looking for like just little methods on how to make money. And I went through that phase where I was testing everything and not getting anywhere, kind of. And when I did get somewhere, it would die, and then it would have to be, find another method. And it just became really time consuming more than profitable. So I decided in 2014 around to create a more holistic approach to my own affiliate game and started implementing different things into my business. Not only affiliate, just like everything. Like have ways that I could collect emails, ways I could sell something myself through Stripe or any other payment processor, and managing people differently and having multiple streams. Okay. So that's when the idea to create a training program that also talks about that. So it's not people coming to Powerhouse affiliates shouldn't expect that they're going to get some flimsy method to making millions and then it's just going to die next week. Like there are courses out there that are probably really good, like the next TikTok course or the next Facebook course on this new method. Okay, it's not that. It's more of a holistic approach to building a business, building a website, getting multiple streams of income to that website, using paid traffic through Facebook or Google or search ads to implement more to get more traffic and more sales through your platform, and then eventually building it to something that's a brand that you can sell. Because nobody really comes into affiliate marketing with an exit plan.
No,
It's like,
actually,
I'm
no.
going in, I'm going to make a sick ton of money. Okay, you make a campaign, you get a whole bunch of traffic coming in. Who's going to buy that? Nobody. Like as soon as they find out the traffic source, they're just going to probably do it themselves. And then there's no real
Duplicated.
moat. There's no, yeah, you don't have any business. You're just kind of doing something that anybody else could do. And once the people see what you're doing, then it's really worthless. So you have to build your own brand and your own website and your own business to make. And that's what Powerhouse Affiliate kind of aims to do, is to teach people the multiple facets of the game so that you can build something that's valuable.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. I met some of the some users that are coming from Powerhouse affiliate, and they're like, "Oh, Joey taught me that. Oh, I saw that on Joey channel." And I mean, it's impressive. I think that's the best feedback that you could get. That people are like happy and they're content with the content you provide. You know.
Yeah, one thing you struggle with as a content or course creator in this industry is that it's constantly changing. So if you create a course, it could be dead in a year from now. The thing is, with our courses, we actually update them annually, and a lot of it is evergreen, and it's been working for decades, these strategies. And it's just that people are always looking for the super fast. But one thing we've done is we've combined the super fast with the long game. So you're kind of it's it's a holistic approach to building your business where yes, you can make money fast with Google ads or Facebook ads. We show you how to do it, but we're also making it complement the bigger picture, which is where you're going to exit someday and say, okay, I just made a whole bunch of money and I've also got this asset here that I can sell. So
I mean,
that's the
that's
game.
amazing building a business, not just having money for a period of time when that those companies are running. So you are building a business, like a lifelong business that you can sell at some point. I mean, it's really nice. Great
Yeah,
idea.
that's the strategy. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what else? I wanted to ask you, are there any like KPIs or something that affiliates should focus on more than others? I don't know, you find something that you look more when you check your stats or
Yeah, so when you start a campaign, there's only so many things that we as affiliates have access to, which is something we cover in Powerhouse Affiliate. Is eventually you need to start building your own back end. Back end meaning like you should have control of people that visit a website after the fact, because there's so many pieces of data we're losing as affiliates. Because the typical affiliate model is get the person from Facebook, we'll say as an example, or Google. They go to your website. You have that one opportunity to track that person, and then they're gone. Boom. You're done. That's your data. So KPIs at that point become okay, front of the funnel. You have no other idea afterwards, other than your conversion rate, which is, okay. But it sometimes helps the algorithms like Facebook or Google, their automated bidding systems, if we can have a little more activity that we can track. So aside from your ad click-through rate, it starts there. Your click-through rate of your ad is an indicator usually of are people engaging in the first place with your ad, and how many people of your target that you're targeting are actually clicking on it. And those metrics are used at the ad level and at the ad platform level to kind of determine your quality and whether they want to deliver your ads more to people. So you need to focus on that and make sure that you're getting good click-through rates. But people make the disconnect right there on their landing page because they think, well, I'm just going to make these crazy images and I'm going to throw them up and then people are going to click on it. Yes, I'm going to jack my CTR up and then it's just gold, right? But then the person gets to the landing page and it's just like not even the same thing. And there's a mismatch. And then all of a sudden their landing page click-through rate tanks. And so these are metrics that you can control and kind of balance a high click-through rate on your ad and your landing page. And then at that point, you're gone. They're gone to the offer. So there's many different things that you can do. You can either create your own email captures. We talk about that strategy on Powerhouse Affiliate, but we also don't always do that. Sometimes we just go ad, landing page, offer, and we watch those two metrics, the ad CTR and the landing page click-through rate, as well as time spent on the page, all of these things. So a tool like CPV Lab Pro, like you guys have, is ideal for that because not only can we monitor our landing page click-through rate, but we can also split test on the fly. So I like the MV Lab feature where I can actually go in and use that because I use that when I'm doing search ads, especially where I will switch the landing page constantly at a certain percentage to see which one is actually responding well. Because once you get that tweaked, then your chances of success are much higher.
Oh, thank you. I mean, I know the
Yeah,
tool is great, but it's nice to hear you say that
yeah,
that it's
yeah.
useful for your business. Thanks. I want to ask something. So if you'll be now starting a new business, like what problem in affiliate marketing industry would you solve? It's just
Yeah.
if there is something that you think, I don't know, could be solved, if you have any idea.
Yeah, in affiliate marketing, yeah, there's one of the things that needs to be, I guess for me, my product right now in the affiliate world, I used to run a network, which I thought was a great product, but it was just too much work for. I'm an affiliate, so I have the mentality of I want quick money. It's just the way it is. Affiliates, we have this mentality where we just want to go in and we want to find the fastest way to make money and we want to exploit it and we want to make as much money as possible. Um, that is slowly becoming more difficult. And I think my product now, which is content and teaching people different strategies on, how to navigate the world of this business is probably where I'm going to keep focusing. In terms of new products, it's really hard because there's so many new things coming out all the time. Like AI is just
Not a
changing
new
everything.
product, like a problem that you would like to solve. If you see a problem,
Yeah. I think the problem is just the misinformation about it or not necessarily because there's a lot of great information. I'm not trying to say my information's the best, and I'm thinking there's tons of awesome content out there about this affiliate marketing game. I just think people coming into the game especially need to understand that this is a real business. It's a mature business model. This isn't a new thing for people, affiliate marketing. It's been around for 20 years. People have seen everything. If you think it's a great idea, somebody else has probably already thought about it. You need to think outside of the box. You need to think of different strategies that other people haven't already beaten to death because it's changing and it's yeah.
and you need to
So
be
that's
super creative.
yeah. So the problem might be that I don't know, mindset is you
Mindset.
need to have a better mindset about this thing, come in serious and understand that it's a huge learning curve. But once you get past that, it's extremely rewarding. You can make so much money and you can do it from your basement. Like I'm in my basement right now. And
It
I
looks
when I'm
nice.
done, yeah, thank you. I thank my wife for creating the backdrop here for my YouTube channel. I used to have a very blah background, but it's much better now thanks to her. So, um, but
Okay,
yeah,
good.
I don't know if I answered your question, but
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's just something that I'm thinking sometimes, what problem could you solve next?
yeah, yeah,
Um, how do you stay up to date with the news in this industry? I mean, any books, podcasts, I don't know, what
yeah.
channels, some recommendation that you have, where should you pay attention to? Apart from,
One thing,
yeah,
yeah, like I've been testing a lot of campaigns, and I'm actually honestly getting somewhat tired of it, and because it's just a lot of work. So for me, I'm now focusing on what I know and it works. And this came up again last time I was speaking to Craig on our last interview. Um, Basically, focusing on what we know works now is more rewarding than trying to find the next new thing. But I'm for me, keeping up to date, I once a day I will scroll through Reddit and look at what people are talking about. It's also a way for me to find ideas to talk about because I do have a lot of experience. And so when I maybe if I have like YouTube writer's block, we'll call it, sometimes I'll just go on Reddit and I'll see people asking a question or something, and I'll just do a video about it. Or I'll learn something. One or the other. Either I learn something from people's comments because people are so upfront on Reddit. They tell the truth. There's no BS. It's just people talking. Um, and then there's forums like not only our forum, but there's other forums around that people are going on and talking. And then you have Facebook groups. But best of all, I guess I should mention is the actual conferences. Like I'll be going to New York here for Affiliate Summit. I've been to Affiliate World in Germany and Barcelona. Those conferences are great for really getting into the industry insights and seeing what's active right now, not what we see on YouTube, which is 6 months out of date, probably.
yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay. Okay,
Cool.
I have something else to ask you.
Yeah.
So for someone new, just coming out to affiliate marketing, just starting out, what would be your just one advice, one most important advice for that person just starting out?
Yeah. Well, we've had over 100,000 people come through the doors at Powerhouse Affiliate. So I have some knowledge as to what mistakes people are making. First of all, you can make a whole bunch of money with affiliate marketing. There's no doubt about it. Okay. I make a living from it. I know tons of people that make a living from it. You can make millions of dollars, tens of millions, but there is a huge disconnect between what people think is the right way to do it versus what is actually working throughout the day and what we're working on constantly. I think it just takes the big thing, I guess, the big takeaway is to look at it more as like a business and think about a way that you're coming into it, set your goals and really create like a plan of attack that you see yourself coming in and getting out. Like, what is your plan of getting out? A lot of people get a job and they know they're getting out because it's so easy because I'm going to retire someday and I'm going to get my pension and blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
um, the people that come in and think this is a side hustle are probably not going to really go anywhere, unfortunately, unless they're like really committed to like, okay, 10 hours a week, I'm going to spend 10 hours a week and I'm going to do a blog. And then maybe in 5 years, it'll be worth something. But the people that are really serious are probably way over 10 hours a week. We're doing this every day. This is a job. It's a business, but it's like you have to work on your business. And
Of course.
people coming in, it's like if you don't have the entrepreneurial spirit, you don't want to you don't see why you're doing it. You should have a reason, like financial freedom. I want to feed my family. I don't want to worry about bills, blah, blah, blah. All those things have to be in your brain as to why you're doing this because
And also
it's not,
to, yes,
yeah,
right. I was
yeah,
wanted to add it like also to own your time, It's great to be able to decide when you work, when you don't, when you stay with your
yeah,
family.
yeah.
I mean,
And all
that's
of
one
that
of
is
the
possible.
advantages that I see in this entrepreneurial world.
Yes, exactly. It's all possible and it's all being done by many, many, many people around the world. So if you're coming into it, yes, I'm here to assure you there is definitely a chance for you. Just have the right mindset.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. A great advice. And for advanced affiliates, is there something like, I don't know, you have a lot of experience. It's some, like, I don't know, lesser known insight or something that significantly can impacted your campaign's performance. I don't know, some cheat tip
For what?
for advanced affiliates.
For
I don't
advanced
know. Yeah,
affiliates. Yeah.
something that you discovered and you see that it's improving.
Yeah. For advanced affiliates, I think
They
getting
know it
into
all.
sticking with the major traffic sources like Facebook is for me right now much better than it was. And
Really?
I'm thinking I think it has to do with their AI getting smarter. Much better because I mean, obviously, when I first, not obviously, but when I started Facebook, this was when I was making a ton of money on Facebook was back in 2014. But we were, it required a lot of accounts. Nowadays, I've moved my business model to a more white hat strategic approach. While the ROI isn't nearly as good as it was, it's more consistent now, and I don't have to wake up every morning to create multiple accounts or warm up accounts. It's just different now. It just seems like if you work by the rules, a lot of these big companies now seem to be more open to working with you. Now, of course, this will change. There'll be different opinions on that because everybody does things different. But also, Google Ads is still one of my biggest traffic sources. For me, a lot of my shift is moving towards video. I'm seeing the best results with video when I do social and YouTube, obviously. So video is great for that. And Google still is search for me. Search has fed my family and gotten me houses and stuff like that. So like I'm happy
Wow.
with search. Like it's I'm always gonna love that aspect of marketing, search traffic, just because it's so straight up. Mind you, things are changing with Google. Their AI is changing. They're
Yeah.
making it harder for us to target. Eventually, I bet you there will be no keywords in search traffic. It'll just be, hey, we think this is where your ad should be. And if you don't believe us, then go somewhere else. It's just the
Yeah.
way it's moving, it seems. That keywords will be useless at some point. Um, but we're not there yet. And so the game is still on for knowing what somebody's searching and putting an ad right in front of them for what they're searching for. It doesn't get easier than that.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, everybody, I mean, every big marketer knows about Google's ads.
Search. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I think, yeah, where can people get in touch with you?
Well, the YouTube channel is one of the places that I do most content. I'm going to be doing like I said, I'm starting a case study. It helps me keep myself accountable for my new project I'm going into right now that I'm going to try and prove it is possible for anybody within 6 months to start making 10K a month profit. So it
Wow.
is a case study and I may fail, but I'm going to show everything and I'm going to show what I would do at this point in my life where I know a lot about the industry and I'm gonna document that on YouTube. So come to YouTube and watch that. Subscribe to the channel. Also, it'll be updated more regularly at Powerhouse Affiliate inside the forum where we have a section for case studies and all that stuff. So we'll be doing it in there too. So that's about
Sounds
it.
great. I mean, looking forward to it. Maybe we can have another talk after 6 months and see how it went, right?
Yes. Well, I'm yeah. If whether I fail or succeed, there will be a lot to learn.
Yeah, in every
Yeah.
business is like that. Every failure
Yeah.
is a learning experience. And
Yes.
that's the great thing about this
Yeah.
business.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you, Joey. Thank you for
All
joining
right.
me.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Okay, champions. This was another great episode of Champions of Performance Marketing, full of insights. A huge thank you to our guest today and to all of you, our listeners. Thank you. Remember, in affiliate marketing, every click, every campaign is a step closer for you to become the next champion. So keep pushing, keep tracking and optimizing, and maybe next time I'll have you here as a guest to share your story. Don't forget to hit subscribe to see our new episode. And if you feel inspired, leave us a review. I will thank you for that. I'm Julia Dragic, your host, CEO of CPV One, an ad tracking platform for media buyers and performance marketers, and I will see you next time. Bye.